Santa Pod Raceway in Northamptonshire for a very special event in memory of a guy called James Ellery. Into a new day. Today we're going to a car meet that's been organised by YouTuber Mk2 Mitch.
Mk1 Escort, Mk2 Fiesta, Mk1 Fiesta, check this Mk2 Escort, Drifty Boy, RS2000, rocking a MH decal. Check out the original interior. I have no idea. This thing's lovely. Loving the St George's flag on the parcel shelf.
Hello and welcome to this video. I'm Marcus Hayes and today you join me and my beautiful girlfriend Kat from the cockpit of my favourite car, Esther, the ST170 powered Mk1 Escort. Today we're going to the world famous Santa Pod Raceway in Northamptonshire for a very special event. It's called GTG and it's been organised in memory of a guy called James Ellery. James was a really young bloke who unfortunately died from motor neurones disease, and he died 6 months after he was diagnosed, and he left behind a partner and 2 young children. He was a proper petrol head who had his whole life ahead of him. So yeah, it's a really sad story behind this show that we're going to, but it has been organised to raise money for the Motor Neurone Disease Association, which raises money to provide care for people that are suffering with the disease, and it aims to fund research into looking for a cure. Now, although I'm taking Esther with me, I won't be running her down the strip because I'm still waiting for her new sub, but I have got a show ticket, so we'll at least be able to park round in the actual show. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what other cars are there. Obviously I'm going to be trying to hunt down the old school cars and old school Fords if there is any others there. And I've heard that there's some quite big YouTubers going to this event. I've heard that officially Gast is going, also Matt Armstrong and a couple of others. So yeah, it should be a really good day. I mean, every day at Santa Pod is a good day, right? Thank you. Yeah, got to be next to the debris, innit? Alright, so we've made it to Santa Pod Raceway. They're playing some copyright music really loud outside. But we've parked next to this really cool Capri 2.8 injection. But yeah, seeing as they are playing their own music, I'm going to cue my music and start waving my camera about. And I've already seen some other old school Fords here today. Got to line up now for the show and shine. Well, I might as well enter. Why not? I don't think she's going to win. But we'll see.
So yeah, I was just asking the organisers what the categories are for the show and shine. The way he put it is that Esther was the winner, and she was chosen by the YouTubers that are here, the bigger YouTubers than me. Officially, Gast was walking around it and he seemed really happy with it. But I think Matt Armstrong might have had a say in it, and Motor Addicts are here and some others as well. But yeah, there's another 5 that have been chosen as winners, and they were based on the voting slips that everyone got when they came in.
Alright, so after a really decent day here at Santa Pod, we're going to do the off now and go and visit my parents. There was just so much commercial music in the background, I wasn't able to do my usual walking around and talking about the cars, but I hope you enjoyed the footage that I was able to capture in the montages that you would have seen. But yeah, really chuffed to have won another award with this car, and she's nowhere near finished. Hopefully next time I come down here she'll be leak free so we can actually run her down the strip. I really want to run her down the strip before I fit the AL development cylinder head, because I want to get a bit of a baseline. But that's all to come in the future, along with loads of other parts that I've already got to fit to this car, and some that I've ordered that haven't arrived yet. Anyway, let's get out there. Got to give it the obligatory send out of Santa Pod. Let the other cars go a little bit. So we've made it to our parents after a really enjoyable morning and early afternoon at Santa Pod. Massive thanks to the guys that organised that show, and of course to the Santa Pod staff. I really hope that they managed to raise loads of money today for the Motor Neurone Disease Association. I will leave a link in the description if any of you guys want to donate. I think if everyone who watches my videos just put £1 in each, it would make a real difference. You know, anyone could get motor neurone disease. You know, it could happen to any one of us. Anyway, because I wasn't able to capture much footage today because of all the commercial music going on at Santa Pod, I'm going to continue this video tomorrow when I'm going to another car meet. So I'll see you in a sec. Hello, into a new day, and it's a beautiful sunny one. And today we're going to a car meet that's been organised by YouTuber Mk2 Mitch, who has been on my videos loads of times. I will leave a link to his channel in the description. It's his first ever meet that he's organised, so I hope it goes well for him. But he's got quite a good following and the weather's good, so hopefully loads of people will come out. We're quite late for this meet, as usual, but I've got a feeling loads of people will stick around because of the good weather. But yeah, I'm going to press Esther's loud pedal as firmly as I can so we can make up some time, and I'll catch up with you when we get to the meet. Alright, so we've made it, and it's fair to say Mitch's first meet has been a success. The
car park is full of cool cars. Start with this Mark 1 Escort that didn't drive down here. This belongs to David COOGAN, one of his many projects. Still got the original crossflow in there. He recently had some welding done and had the whole car put in primer. And he also recently picked up a Mark 2 Escort RS2000, and he's still got a whole load of other cars. I can never keep up with his fleet, and he's only 15 years old. I will leave a link to his channel in the description. Definitely check it out. Got the event organizer Mark 2 Mitch's Mark 2 Fiesta sitting here. Seen this loads of times on the channel. Absolutely mint. Looks really cool sitting on the banded steels. And it's got some trademark Dr. Peppers in the back. He does love a can of Dr. Pepper. Got a red Mark 1 Fiesta parked next to that. This belongs to Nick Whitney. Got a 1600 crossflow in the bay and a really nice red interior. And over there is an MH decal. Massive thanks for representing Nick if you're watching. Check this Mark 2 Escort GL out. Absolutely beautiful. A really cool brown colour, sitting on some gold image wheels. This is really nice. Got a crossflow in the bay. Opening quarter lights, loving them. Lovely brown interior and a dark brown carpet. I've already asked the owner if he'll sell it, but he said no. But yeah, this is beautiful. First time I've seen this at a meet. Really cool. Check out the BMW 2002. Love these. There's a convertible one that comes out to the meets quite regularly, and I've said before that this is my favourite shape of old school BMW, and I do prefer them with a roof. Parked next to that, got a Mark 4 Escort van sitting on pepper pots. Speaking of vans, we've got Perry, the Fiesta van. I think they're called a Courier, and that belongs to the event organiser's dad, Keith. Massive shout to you if you're watching. Really cool MX-5 sitting here, and it's turbocharged. And it's got a lovely set of Bride bucket seats in there and Takata harnesses. Yeah, bit of a drifty boy, I suspect. Loving the signal yellow Mark 2 Escort RS2000. They're doing the off. Another one that's making a move. Really cool beige Mark 1 Fiesta. That's what happens when you get to the meet late. Loads of people start leaving before you get round them all. Check out this Mark 3 Golf. Not sure if it's a VR6 or not. It does have a leather interior. Got Ant's Mint Mondeo that we've seen on the channel before. And he's very kindly rocking a MH decal. Yeah, this thing is absolutely mint. Loving the Recaros in it. Two red Mark 2 Fiestas here. This is Aaron's, sitting on the Revo wheels. And behind that, another really nice red one. I think this might be the one that was on Mitch's channel recently. They look like the Escort RS wheels or Capri laser wheels. Really cool maroon coloured Mark 2 Fiesta here. Check out the Corrado, looking really cool. And the gold, what are they, BBS rims? Who knows? Hardly ever see these things anymore. And yet another Corrado in a different shade of green. Loving the Borbet or Borbet rims on it. It's actually got the same interior as the other one. Another one leaving early. Really cool Mark 2 Fiesta. Look like it's got the XR2 kit on it. Check out this Mark 2 Fiesta. Seen this one on the channel before. It's got the pepper pots, which have got the centres painted and the rims polished. Look really cool. And loving the roof rack. Parked next to that, Mark 3 Escort with plenty of chrome. Guessing that's a Gia with all that chrome on it. Next to that, we've got Jack's light blue Mark 1 Fiesta. This is really cool. Check out the original interior. Jack is planning to take the engine out of that Fiesta and repaint the engine bay and that, but he's determined to keep it standard, which is nice. Now the Mark 3's got the bonnet up so we can see the CVH lump in there, running on side draft Webbers. Very nice, sir. Check out the Mark 4 5-door Escort. We've seen this at the Ace Caf before, I think. Sitting on the Mondeo 5 spokes. Really tidy engine bay. Check out this 3-door Mark 4 Escort. Looks pretty original. Really good nick. Original wheels. The old school pattern on the seats. Really cool to see one that hasn't been heavily modified or taken apart to reshell an RS Turbo. Got Brian's RS2000 Escort. It's 2-litre i4 lump in the bay. Actually had quite a lot of grief for this car recently. I've been seeing on his Instagram. Yeah, good to see that it's back out today. Parked next to that, I have no idea. It looks really interesting, whatever it is. I'm guessing the engine is in the back. Really cool. Batone X19. I don't know. And next to that, really mint 105e Anglia that we've seen before. Sitting on what looks like the Lotus steels with the chrome hubcap in the centre. It's got a Z-Tech lump in the bay. Really cool BDA cover on it. Running on throttle bodies. Loving the Edwards exhaust manifold. Really cool header tank there for the rad. Bias pedal box. This thing's lovely and a proper spec as well. And parked next to that, we've got the Mark II Fiesta that I thought was leaving a minute ago. It's got the XR2 kit on it by the looks of it. 2002 Beamer is on its way out. While we're talking about Beamers, we've got this E36. Check out the really cool grey leather interior, very luxurious. Parked next to that, we've got a convertible E30 Beamer. Love that. Really smart black leather interior. E30s are so cool. I remember when they were really cheap. Them days are gone. Check out this Mark III Fiesta. Really deep front lip on it. Got a Z-Tech turbo in the bay. There's the spoolie boy down there. And that thing's a weapon. And next to that, yet another red Mark II Fiesta. Sitting on wide mini lights. This one's got an ST170 lump in the bay. Running on throttle bodies. Really original looking inside. And absolutely loving the St George's flag on the parcel shelf. Out goes the Mark IV. And Aaron's doing the off in his Mark II Fiesta as well. So yeah, as you can see, really decent mix of cool cars in the car park. Certainly not much room for many more, but a few have already left. A really chilled out atmosphere here as well. Now goes the MX5, and we've got a late arrival. Really cool beige Cortina. Loving the rear window louver on it.
I respect you for keeping that Fiesta standard though, man. It must be really like tempting just to throw a Z-Tech in it or whatever.
It's not though, that's the thing.
No, fair play to you, man. As time goes on, there's less and less that are getting left alone, you know? Like.
So I want to race around the leaf of the one.
Yeah. So, no, it deserves it, man.
Yeah. I've got to change the gearbox because second gear got crunch.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's developed.
You can rebuild that, no?
Yeah, but I've got another gearbox.
Alright.
Someone give it to me, so I'll put that in.
Alright, yeah.
If it works, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's worth taking a risk, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. How's the 1600E Cortina?
It's good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've got it, but it's gone with the clutch back wrong.
Alright.
The Mars cylinder's gone. Also, the track connector gone as well.
Right.
So I've got all of them for it, but yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, they're only wear and tear parts, man. Crunchy on the gears, man. Like, it's weird. Like, sometimes it does it, sometimes it don't. Weird. It's only a used RX-8 gearbox, you know. I don't know the history of it, you know.
Oh, that's good though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's alright,
Bloody
man.
quick.
Yeah. It's because it's so light, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know? But I've got another cylinder head to go on,
Yeah.
which should give me another 20 horsepower-ish.
Another? Bloody hell.
Yeah, third gear seems a bit crunchy now. That was the same gear.
Yeah. I'll have to get it rebuilt.
Get another one.
think it's fair to say Jack enjoyed the joyride. Alright, a few more people have left the meet. I want to grab some food in this pub before we go. Off goes event organiser Mk2 Mitch. Later on. Very posh looking burger with sweet potato fries. Cat's having boring regular fries.
Boring and regular.
That was honestly one of the best chicken burgers I've ever had in my life. Esther's still in the car park, which is a bonus, but all the other cool old school cars have now gone. Time for us to do the off as well.
Well, that was an awesome meet. Massive shout out to everyone who attended, and big thanks to Mk2 Mitch for organising it. I'm sure that's not going to be the last meet that he arranges, and that location was really decent as well. Nice little pub, decent food. Yeah, really, really cool. Now we're actually going to another car show tomorrow, which I'm going to put in a separate video, and I'm pretty sure that we're going to be in amongst loads of more exotic cars than you usually see on my channel. Now before I go, let me just remind you that I've put a link in the description of this video for any of you guys that want to donate to the Motor Neurons Disease charity. If all of you could put just £1 in their pot, it would make a huge difference. So yeah, please do consider donating. And I want to send a massive thanks again out to the organisers of that show, because yeah, that was a really, really good day yesterday as well. So if you thought this video was any good, please do give it a thumbs up and a share. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Click subscribe to keep up to date with all my future uploads, and check the links in the description to my social media, my website. I'll also leave a link to my Patreon down there for any of you guys that want to jump on that. Massive, massive thanks to all my patrons. I really, really appreciate your support. I'll also leave my email address in the description for anyone who wants to contact me. But other than that, until next time, from me and my beautiful girlfriend Kat, thanks for watching.